Well, halftime in the Golden State game means I get to talk about Jason Taumalolo. Finally, we got lucky with him. We had, what have we got? A 21, an 8, and a 69. We put all that together. What do we got there? A little 77, 21, a little bit under 100 there for a nice 33 average. Beautiful. And he missed a game, so we're getting back. I'm so glad I held on to him, though. It was a chance that I was going to move him on last week, and I'm hoping that a bunch of you held on to him as well. He had a pretty slow start, to be honest. He was on about 9 in 30 minutes, and then obviously picked up a bunch of tackle breaks, some offloads there. But over 200 meters, he always gets good scores when he does that. So great to see Jason come out and dominate this game with big minutes as well, which I did not expect. I was thinking maybe low 50s, but obviously with a few guys out, Cotter, etc., then they decided to use Jace for a bunch of extra minutes. Just a short stint on the bench. Drinkwater, I spoke about him coming out and having a pretty good one, just kind of looking to help carry this side a little bit, and he picked up a 68. So he was great after his really, really low score last week. Robson with that very easy but crafty try out of dummy half obviously helped those that picked him up. He's owned by a decent percentage in the top 5,000 now, so if you picked him up this week, you're obviously very, very happy with the 67. 51 in base to go along with this try, so good stuff for him, and well done there. And not really, not losing any minutes to Granville at the moment, which is great. So I think he's obviously a good pick. But now, probably wouldn't be looking at him from 14 onwards, but that's another story. Mr. Aaron Clark, 63, so great game from him. Talangi as well, with 63, had an awesome game. I spoke to a few people about Harlem Lukey, and finally getting a chance for him to start again and play some good minutes, and he picked up a try and a try saver as well to go along with his nice 29 tackles and 5 tackle breaks. So Lukey was great. You can move him on now after this week, heading into 14 and onwards. McIntyre had a good one. He's obviously pretty cheap, but he will, won't be playing these types of minutes every week, and he'll kind of be an annoying player on the bench or whatever's going to happen with him. So, obviously a nice score for him, but that won't be happening on the regular basis. Sexton with the 52, obviously picked up that try. General base stats are improving a fair bit as well. Obviously not running the ball heaps, but to get 4 tackle breaks in amongst 36 in base for him, being the tackles and the kick meters, then that was obviously pretty nice. And a 52, you're happy with that if you picked him up. Well done to anyone who did. I hope I didn't steer you clear of him. I was just saying more that I don't think he's not for me at the moment, with the chance that he goes back to 30s in terms of an average. Tommy Gilbert with 50 and 80 minutes, so good stuff for him. Fodawake had a great first stint, 35 minutes for 48 points, and then didn't play again, unfortunately. If you decided to pick him up, I doubt there was many at 0.9% owned. Brimson at 48, he continues to score fairly well. He's just priced accordingly, I think, so there's no real point picking him up. If you held both for more all this time, it's now going to be your opportunity in the next few weeks to move him on. He's at a decent price. He won't be losing much this week, which is ideal. And we go onwards and upwards with this guy, because he's not going to be a keeper. Time to move him on. But a 46 average across the season, you'll take for sure, and 165k banked from him. All right, Hammerstone, he's at -5 for a good part of that first half, and then picked up 2 tries, 5 tackle breaks there, and 177 meters. Obviously a great game for Cowboys in general. So most of the outside backs, or most Cowboys in general, scored pretty nicely. Liu, we got Jolliffe, both 40. Hiku has been really solid as well. Townsend with a 35. We had Masters, and the big talking point here is now Jaden Campbell. Obviously 32 and 59 minutes there with a bit of a hamstring strain. It looks like hopefully it's not more than just the 1 week, and he can play in round 14. Would be perfectly ideal for everyone who picked him up. But obviously a bit of a sad one when he was scoring really, really well, and picked up by a decent percentage of people. Had the last 20 minutes to potentially get up in the 40s, and didn't get that opportunity. So a bit annoying, but is what it is, unfortunately, with these injuries. And then really that's generally all we need to talk about. No one else really there. People spoke about Tanua Brown, but this is kind of the role that he always played. I remember at the start of the season, it was like, Tanua Brown's going to have a cracking year. But he's played 40-minute efforts, and that's kind of what he was going to get in a pack that was going to be Taumalolo, it was going to be Ruben Cotter, Jordan McLean, these types of guys. He was never really going to get that opportunity. But there you go, guys. That's just a quick update for the Thursday game. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did, being a Cowboys fan. Subscribe, like this video. I appreciate you all so much, especially all you guys that jumped in and said how long you've been following me. I really so thankful for you guys being here over the last few years. It's been really cool. So thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next one, guys.